How's it going, guys? Keegan McClellan here, marketing manager for Cinder, and today we have a super cool product for anyone that has a Volcano Vaporizer. We have the Magma from Magma Industries. You got yourself a volcano. Now it's time to make that shit active. You got yourself some Magma pouring out of here. And what the Magma does is it perfects the already perfect. You thought to yourself, this is the greatest desktop vaporizer that ever lived. False. Doesn't have the Magma built in. Had it had the Magma built in, we would have a perfection right here. 10 out of 10. As of right now, 9.5 out of 10. You want that perfection? $60, not that much considering that's 2/8 of weed, and this is gonna make your volcano game step up immensely. If you like taking big hits off of your volcano, sticking that on a 9, you're gonna want the Magma, because what that's gonna do is it's gonna reduce the heat and the dryness of the air, and it's gonna give you a nice warm, moist, everyone's favorite word, a nice warm, moist airflow going into your lungs. It's not offensive. You can take as big of rips as you want. As many of you know, if you have a volcano, it's pretty much the best desktop vaporizing tool that you can get. And it's quite frankly one of my favorite ways to ingest. I mean, you get a little bag, you fill it up with vapor, and you're good to go. There's no real smell associated with it. Everyone says burnt popcorn. I don't think it necessarily smells like that. I just think it's a less offensive marijuana smell, if that makes sense. So it's super nice. It's like a vape pen where, you know, you're just expelling vape. So it's good for your, I wouldn't say it's good for your lungs. I don't know if anything ingesting into your lungs besides air is actually good for you. But this is gonna be way better than smoking a joint, a blunt, anything like that. What we have is the only thing that I think you actually need besides the volcano itself, and it's called the Magma from Magma Industries, and it just went on sale. And so what it is basically just a little percolator. You use the volcano, it's blowing hot air into it, which vaporizes the weed. However, it's also extremely dry, hot air. So when you're smoking it, or you're ingesting it, I guess, it really dries your throat out, which is very irritating. And that's the only con I really have with the volcano. And for, I believe, $60, you basically solve that problem. So why don't we check it out? One of the really cool things about this is I really enjoy, obviously as a marketing person, I love packaging. And some of the cool things about this, I think, is they have done just an excellent job in presenting this to you as an exclusive, like, high-end product. It's got a great solid box for it that it comes with, and it's got magnets. How do they work? No one knows. It's science. So the first thing that you're gonna do with the Magma is you'll take it out of the box and you just fill it to above the line. There's a series of air holes here that you will fill, and you'll get just past those. The tricky thing is you don't want to fill it up too much, otherwise you're going to be getting water splash into your bag, and that's going to really wear down in your bag. So make sure that you just fill it just above it, but absolutely make sure that you cover that, because otherwise all of the hot air is just going to pass over the water. You're not going to get a cool down effect. And so once you take that, then all you have to do is you just stick it on top of, I don't actually know what this is called, but you'll just take this, stick it on there, and put it on the base. It's about as simple as it gets as far as an attachment goes. You just stick your bag on here, and it'll start filling up with vapor. I have it set on about a medium setting. You can go all the way to a 9 with this guy, and it's still just, you don't feel like you're breathing in anything. One of the great things that I love about a volcano is in here we have under a gram, and I can fill 2 3-foot bags off of under a gram, and then when you're done with the weed, it's decarboxylated already. So if you make all of your edibles at home yourself, that's another great selling point. All right, we'll call that good. So we take that off. Make sure you don't drop your little cap for it though. And so, ideally you would have a full bag, but this is about the size of a half bag for the normal people. I'm just crazy and I like giant bags. Or I wasn't paying attention when I ordered off of Amazon. You decide. So, we're gonna go ahead and take a hit. So, as you can tell, I'm just sucking that right in. Anyone that's ever used a vape pen, you know what I'm talking about. It's that hot air. It really irritates the back of your throat. But the great thing about the Magma, it solves that problem. And you have a volcano. I mean, what's better than that? You can take huge hits off of it and not even worry about it. If you set this sucker all the way to a 9, it gets super cloudy in here, and you're just below combustion. And so it's basically like smoke, but just a step below. So what this does is it makes it so that you can take huge hits off of your volcano and you're not gonna really feel like you're taking a hit. It's just air. It's very weird, but it's super awesome. So today we have blueberry from Noble Farms, and you can just really taste it way better. The only problem that I have with it is moist, warm air. I don't know if that's really a problem though, because the difference would be hot, dry air that burns your throat. No one wants that. So you can pick the Magma up from Magma Industries on their website, and I'll be sure to leave a link below in the description box. Pick that up, have it delivered, stop by Cinder, pick up an eighth. You got yourself an amazing weekend. I would really highly suggest this to anyone that has a volcano. You've already invested $350 into this. Just spend the extra $60 to get an attachment. That's gonna make it completely perfect. It really just comes down to it. If you own a volcano, I really truly believe you should own this product. I'm not getting paid for this, so I could really care less. We don't carry it in stores right now, but I would highly recommend it to anyone that has a volcano if you really just want the ultimate experience. So go ahead and hit like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know how we're doing and what you want to see out of this. My name's Keegan McClung. Have yourself a great day.